Boys and girls, I want you to think in your head right now. We're not talking out loud, we're just thinking in our heads. Think about a time that you had to measure something. Think about a time you had to measure something. I want you to think about what did you measure and how did you measure it? Picture that in your head. And then when I say go but not before, you're going to turn to the person next to you. If there's an odd number, 3 people can talk. And I want you to tell that person what you measured and what you used to measure it. Go.
You had to measure a TV. Why? Okay. To know how big it is? Okay. What have you measured? You've never measured anything before? Professor, how about you? What have you had to measure? Oh, it's just like
Right. So, do you think that our next instructions would have been
Now, we're going to have a few pairs share out what you discussed. Raise your hand if you would like to share what you talked about. All right, Hannah, Lidre.
I measured a gummy worm last year.
You measured a gummy worm? How did you measure it?
In centimeters?
In centimeters? Ooh, what'd you use?
A ruler.
A ruler? All right, very good. Very good. Alyssa, yes.
I had to measure my room to see if my bunk bed would fit.
You had to measure your room to see if your bunk bed would fit. Wow, and how did you do that?
I used one of those drawers that go in, I'm not really sure what it's called.
Like a tape measure?
Yeah.
That it's like in a square and you can pull it out?
Yeah.
Okay. A tape measure, very good. Let's see. Jose,
I measured a TV.
you measured a TV?
Yes.
What did you use?
Centimeters.
Centimeters? But what did you use to measure? Did you use a ruler or a tape measurer?
A tape measure.
A tape measurer? Okay, very good.
This morning I measured my new house and I used the tape measure.
You used a tape measurer? Okay, cool. So
How long was it?
what was one of the measurements?
I have no idea.
You have no idea? Okay, that's fine. What were you using? Feet or inches or centimeters?
Or meters.
Meters? Inches? To measure the house?
Well, no. I didn't look at it.
Or do you think you used feet and inches?
Yeah, feet and inches.
Feet and inches probably. Okay. Jordan?
I measured myself.
And what did you use?
Tape measure.
Very good. How tall are you?
I
You don't know?
just long.
Alexia?
I measured myself with the tape measure on the floor, and I was
4 feet and 8 inches. Very good. When I measure myself, when I get measured at the doctor's office, you know they have that, they always tell me I'm 5 foot 2 inches and a half. And then there's that half inch on the end. And have you guys ever used fractions when you were measuring? No?
Yes.
Yeah. Why did you? I see some rulers out. The next one has a ruler. Alright, if you have a ruler, get it out and look at it. If you don't have one, look at your neighbor who has one.
Okay. Have your ruler out in 5,
The dry
4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Oh,
I didn't put it. My teacher took it away.
I'm waiting.
Alright, there. So if we look at this ruler, boys and girls, on this side, on the top side, are those inches or centimeters? Anyone know? Ruben? Inches. Very good. And do you guys notice, what's the first number to the left? What is it? 0. Very good. And then the next line, is the next line 1? No, it's not. The next line, the one where it says 1 is here, but there are still lines in between. What does that look like that we've talked about for the past few days? What do you think? It's partitioned into 2 sections. You noticing that? Okay, very good. Very good. Cesar.
This makes me think of fraction because line segment, the number line.
The number line that we talked about on our anchor chart. Very
It's
good.
4.
So you think this is 4? If it's partitioned into 4, so there will be 1 line, 2, 3, 4. So there will be 4 sections, right? That would work, but this looks like it gets even smaller. Look on your rulers and see if you can tell how many parts is partitioned into in between 0 and 1.
This is even smaller. 1 high.
Okay, I see it.
And more. How much was that? Mine's 15. Mine's 20. Those? See, look. 1, 2, 3.
Raise your hand if you found what you think is the number of sections 1 inch is partitioned into. Let's see. Daniel, what did you count? What, sweetie?
5.
5? You counted 5? All right. And you're looking up here at the inches? Let's see. Raise your hand if you got 16. Thumbs up if you also got 16. Yours was not 16? Excellent. It is partitioned into 16 parts. And so if we were writing that as a fraction, so we're writing as a fraction, where would the 16 go? Is that the numerator up high? Or is that the denominator down low? Let's see. Point where it should go. Denominator down low. Very good. And if we just shaded in one section, we're going to put the 1 on top. And how would we say this?
116.
Let me hear you.
116.
116. Good. Very good. Now let's, remember we've been practicing sticking our tongue out at the end? So look at, watch Miss Jackson and Miss Kaufman. Watch. 116. Right? Alright, let's do it together. 116. Very good. Very good. It's THS. Yep. Big 16. That's when you bring the tongue back, right? Very good. I think we're good on our numerator and
I
denominator.
know, they
I don't
really-
think we even need to review that.
They're rocking that one out.
I think we're ready to move on to our, Alright, boys and girls?